Hi everyone, welcome to Curry with Kaur, and today we are gonna make apple crumble. Let's go. So for this recipe, I'm gonna take Granny Smith apples. They are usually preferable for the apple crumble, but you can take whichever you want. I think everything works good with it. We're gonna start with peeling these off first of all. The peeling makes sure that it's gonna be much more mushy once we bake them. Now when cutting your apples, make sure that they are finely chopped so that they are evenly cooked once they are done. I'm gonna place them into my baking dish. Just spread them all over. One thing which is good about this recipe is it's rather flexible. So you can put sugar and everything else up to your own taste buds as well. So once it's finely layered, we're gonna add in some sugar. I don't like as much sugar, but if you're someone who has a bit of a sweet tooth, you can try using up to 4 tablespoons of sugar for it. So after the sugar, we are going to do just 2.8 mm of the vanilla, almost about half a teaspoon. Now we are just going to add a little bit of cinnamon and allspice. So people usually just use cinnamon, but I like a bit of more spicy flavor to it. So I have done for this mixture 1/8 of the allspice along with 7/8 of the cinnamon. And you can just, as I said, flexible, right? So you can just dash on over it as much as you would like. Just don't go overboard. A safe bet would be around 1 teaspoon of it. And then we're just gonna give it a good mix. Make sure all the apple slices are evenly coated. And once this is done, we are gonna make our top coat. And now let's go for our batter. Let's go. So usually people just go for AP flour, that is all purpose, but as I said before, I like much more crispy, and even to give it a bit of a healthier touch, I'm gonna use oats as well. So in this I use 3:4 ratio. I use more oats and a lesser bit of a all-purpose flour. So this is going to be about a cup of oats. To this I'm gonna add a little bit of the AP flour. And into this, we're gonna add our melted butter. That's gonna be the only binder for us. Over here, I'm gonna use 200 grams of butter. Don't put it all at once. Sometimes it might get a bit too sticky. So just put it half and half. And then just mix it all. Make sure to give it a good mix. Sometimes you might feel it's rough, but even though it is not. You see how it's getting together now? We're just gonna keep on adding a bit more of the butter. And even if you think that even after this your batter isn't coming together, you can always use more butter. The more butter, the better, right? And as you can see, after using all of the butter, it's gonna come together also nice. It should form this clumpy like look. And once that is done, all you are gonna do is take your baking dish and spread it all over. And as I said, very flexible dish, so no much method to it at all. Just go with the flow. Once it is done, I'm just gonna give it a gentle press and then into the oven it goes. Now once all the leveling is done, it should kind of look like this. And as I told you, after the oven has been preheated, in it goes. Let's go. So I'm gonna keep it in the upper shelf so that it bakes evenly even on the upper side. So after putting it in the oven, we are gonna put a timer of 30 minutes so that it can turn out to be golden crispy. And start. And in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop up some almonds. You can also use other nuts, but I prefer almonds just for the top of it. So now once the 30-minute wait is over and my timer just set off, now we are gonna take a look. Let's go. Do not forget your oven mitts. Let's go. Ah, it smells delicious in here. And here we go. You want to see the transactional view? It looks beautiful. Let's go. And here it is ready. Let's do a test now. And now, let's begin. Bon appetit!